Guys, we were just sitting here chilling and I realized this says North Carolina Wildlife Bear Sanctuary. This is a different level. Yikes. The fire isn't as effective as you would think.
In a Grand Prix qualifying session for the first time on hopes. Yeah.
There's snow on the ground.
I think we've officially ran out of propane.
Right. We should be rolling into camp out in the boonies. I think I see it. That wooden shack up there. So, made it to camp. Very, very nice. We got a nice concrete pad. Got a little fire pit over here. They even have some wood. This plastic wrapped wood's ours, but they left some wood. As you can see, we got a pretty nice view. It's gonna look really nice when the sun starts going down here. If you guys have noticed, I'm not alone on this trip. I have my family again.
What's up? So check this out. I've got my feet all the way at the bottom, but then my head comes all the way up to here. And I'm like on this seat. And that's like everything I got. And like, you know, eventually I'm probably gonna fall asleep and like, you know, curl up my feet a little bit. It won't be as bad.
I feel like you're not gonna be planking like all night.
I mean, I sleep on my back normally though. So
like straight legged and everything?
Yeah, dude. Like Dracula.
Okay, let's pop this thing up. Definitely more room in here than the last time we went family camping. I went to the gym yesterday, my abs. Some of you might be wondering, is it annoying having all this flapping around when I open the windows? And it's not, because you can actually just roll them up, kind of stuff them inside of here. Just like, here, I'll show you. Stuff it like that, and then roll this one up. And then it's kind of, you know, out of the way.
Okay, so the issue was that I had the seat for the Xterra was bowing this up.
Correct.
Right? So I couldn't get the full 6 feet out of my mat, but the seat just snaps off. It just has these snap clips that easily came off. And then it was hanging over, so I needed it for something to sit on. My battery bank can just go in here when I go to bed.
Yeah.
And it lays right on it, and then I get the full 6 feet plus extra, because it doesn't matter if my feet hang off a little tiny bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. But yeah, I get the full mat now. Hop in. Right?
That's actually pretty good.
That's not bad.
So you guys might be wondering, where is my dog? After the last video, I went home and I dropped him off and I picked up my family because we're going to go do some adventuring tomorrow, to say the least. We're gonna go deep into the woods, deep into the wilderness, and we're going to try to find an abandoned ghost town. And I'm very excited about it. I've been trying to go here for quite some time, but just never got around to it. And it's apparently not an easy hike. It's very steep, very long. All right guys, so I have yet to camp with this thing plugged up. I've always just used the battery and solar, and I'm hoping that I have the right hookups. This is a ginormous cord. We're gonna see how that goes. And I have this that I bought. This is like an adapter that adapts this to this. Hopefully this works. Okay, this goes into this like that. All right. This is so heavy, dude. This is like a huge cable. Guys, this isn't looking like the right one. Okay, I don't know what I did wrong, but I have this one, right? And then there's that. I thought that it was all the same. What is the difference? Oh, there's adapters. Yes, this is exactly what I need. Okay, so you have this one, right? This adapter that's in there. But this is the same thing as what I bought. So it's wrong. So you have to use this that goes into this adapter. And then you have this. And then you plug this into that. Plug the cord into that. Then we have this ginormous sausage of a adapter. And then this goes into there. All it is an adapter to a cord, to a cord, to an adapter, to an adapter, to the plug. Simple. Good old Sam Adams. Nice. All right, guys, we're making some burgers tonight. We got the whole crew in here. Oh my fart. Oh my fart. Drop the freaking here. Fart.
She shoved me over. She shoved me over, dude.
So we got a bunch of Brussels sprouts and sweet potato. We're gonna put them in a tin foil here, stick them on the fire. We've gotten fancy and we got the Bubba burgers. The sweet.
I forgot you were recording.
They think that we like chefs like that. Like we're gonna be able to gauge like how cooked they are.
This is all just a guessing game.
What the heck? Cheyenne brought a dang jaw harp. Is that what it's called? A jaw harp?
Yeah.
It's like the greatest thing ever, dude. This thing is rad.
I always joked that I was going to learn how to play the jaw harp because I thought it was an interesting and kind of funny instrument. And then I was like, one day I just thought about it and was like, I'm never going to learn how to play if I don't have one. I bought one.
She bought one.
Big screen last time.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Alright guys, that is it for tonight. We just let the fire die down. We all climbed into our tents and trucks and campers. And now I'm gonna get in my PJs and hang out for a little bit in here, try to get warm. I got the heater on. And then we'll see you guys in the morning. So, good night. Jeez.
Slept really good last night. It was not cold one bit. The heater kept me warm. My covers were plenty. I even got a little hot, to be honest.
I know the joke last time was that Levi slept like a king, and it's like 85 degrees in here. He definitely did. But this time, we had the heated blanket. I woke up at 1 a.m. sweating. I was hot. So I was pretty cozy.
Okay. Heated blankets, guys. If you don't have, a heater or any other way, just get a big battery and a heated blanket.
I don't know how good this is. It's not bad. We're chefing it up in the city. We're about to cook some breakfast burritos. Man, absolute mess again. Just cleaned this. I just cleaned it. Guys, that's looking good.
There's something to be said about eating Mexican food and being unwilling to put the food down before you're completely done with it. That does help. You just lock in and you're like, I'm holding this till I'm done.
Yeah. All right, all packed up. And now we are off to our next adventure.
Clear the table, cut the grass, doing all I can of the necessary.
Guys, we are out here in the middle of nowhere right now. Like, in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I have no idea. Like this is like the smallest little back road, and I'm following a snap or a screenshot of the directions from where the GPS left off, because it takes us to the wrong spot, but where we actually need to go somewhere else. So I'm trying to find a little road that turns into a Forest Service road, and then it's apparently at the end of that Forest Service road. So we're gonna be out here in the middle of nowhere. All right, we have made it to apparently Forest Service Road 278, I think. It's a long way down there. Oh man, that's steep. These fall colors are pretty. Look at that. Wow. Guys, if there's one place that I'm gonna find Bigfoot, it's out here. This is like, we are in the wilderness, okay? We're not even there yet. And I don't even know if this is right, like the place that we're supposed to go. So hopefully it's the right way, but we're just pulled over. I'm gonna swap places with Ryan and let him drive for a little bit so I can film this and all of this for you guys. Guys, we were just sitting here chilling and I realized this says North Carolina Wildlife Bear Sanctuary. I guess maybe we'll see some bears out here. That'd be kind of cool though. Oh yeah, why is there steps in a road? Goodness. Pisgah Natural. Man, I don't know. What does that say, guys? I don't know. Is this the Appalachian Trail? There's white blazes right here. And this is a hiking trail. Maybe that's why there's steps right here. Look, there's a white blaze there, a white blaze there. This is kind of like where it would be. We're in that area of where it would be. I'm gonna have to look at that and see if we're on the Appalachian Trail right now. So we went down this trail for literally hours. I'm not lying. It was like 2.5 hours of non-stop off-road, rocky, ruddy, muddy terrain, and we were actually getting quite concerned that we took a wrong turn. Not to mention, it was starting to get dark soon. But when we started thinking about turning around, we actually stumbled onto the trailhead. And this is kind of a good thing, but also it was kind of like it didn't really matter, because at this point, it was getting dark, and also it was starting to rain. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this hike is a strenuous hike. It's not an easy hike. It's very long, very steep, very challenging. And we started to come to the conclusion that we're gonna have to call off this hike. So sadly, this is the end of this trip, but it is not the end of this video. We were still determined to come back and find this ghost town. So that's exactly what we did. A week later, we all got back into our vehicles and drove all the way back out into the boonies, this time with our dogs. And this is where we start the next half of this adventure. All right, guys, so like I just said, it's been a little bit of time since the last clip that you just saw, but we are going back out there and we're gonna freaking hike this dang trail, okay? We're gonna find it, we're gonna get there, we're gonna explore the abandoned town, and this time I've got a special guest with me. I got Pup. I picked him back up, so he's ready to rip, ready to go, ready to, you know, adventure with us, as well as the crew that you saw in the last little bit. They're gonna be back up there. I'm meeting up with them right now. They're already at a campsite, so that's where I'm heading to right now. I'm gonna go meet them at a campsite. We're gonna stay the night tonight, wake up early in the morning, and then hopefully then make our way to the trailhead again, take the right road, and hike this dang trail. Dude, we got a mega Jeep convoy right here. What the heck? There's like 20,000. So the news is they just called me and they said that they couldn't find a campsite. So they're at the end of the road here, and apparently I'm gonna meet them up. Meet them up? We're gonna meet up. We gonna meet up and we gonna figure something out because it's getting late. All right. Making my way downtown. All of my soda in my fridge is just complete. Just, yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to open those Ollipops outside. That's all I'm gonna say. This is gonna be my first time trying to find a campsite at night. Plus, I have to find one that fits 3 vehicles because we have 3 vehicles now. It should be right up here. Well. Hold up. Worst comes to worst, we can stay in this parking lot. Also,
There's a bathroom.
yeah, there's a bathroom here. That's good. Okay. We're gonna try another road. Hopefully we can find something. There. This is gonna be fun. Man, this is gonna be great. All right, guys. We made it to camp. Out here in the woods, out here in the wilderness, in the middle of nowhere. We found a spot. We're all fitting in here, getting set up. Good to push this off. A little chilly. What do I need in here? I need a dang coat rack. I don't have anywhere to put coats. If anybody watching this owns a 4-wheel camper. How do you guys do that? Like what's your strategy to hang coats and stuff? Kind of a hard thing to figure out. Oh yeah, we got the glizzies. What do you think about Pop? Being crazy? You liking the fires? Oh, I hit the wood.
And then Flan pointing at me. Or I wake up like I'm just walked out of a bathtub.
Alright guys, time for bed. We're all gonna go to bed early tonight. Get up early because we got some business to attend to tomorrow. So that was a pretty chilly night, but honestly, it's nothing compared to what we're expecting tonight. Apparently a cold front is coming through, and where we're gonna be camping, it might snow. Like, it's gonna be cold. So I'm excited for that, but also Pup just got super cold last night, just from last night, and it was probably like 40 something, and it's gonna be in the 20s tonight. So I didn't have the heater on, so I'm gonna have to run that tonight, or else he's gonna turn into an icicle. I just turned the heater on though, so hopefully it'll help him warm up. He's like shivering right now. Hey, I got the heater ripping and I'm making coffee if anybody wants to come in here.
Okay.
Fall colors are still kind of vibrant, just a little bit, not as vibrant as they were. All right, guys, so we've been sitting here for a while. Now we are going to pack up, head off. We're gonna go to the gas station, get some stuff, and then make our way to our, not final destination, goodness, our next destination. Just went into the grocery store, got me pre-made sandwich. You've already eaten today, Slick. Had to make this pit stop because I did not eat breakfast. All right, guys, once we get to the top of this, we're gonna go down the steepest road I've ever been down. It's so steep, like look, there's a sign right here. Look, can't really see it because of the excavator, but it says use low gear, steep grade. Look at this. Okay, this literally is the steepest hill I've ever been down. I don't even know how to explain to you how steep it is. We got the convoy going down this. Oh my gosh, and it gets steeper, dude. It does not probably look steep at all on camera. They are creeping back there. You can hear their brakes squeaking. Oh my gosh, it gets steeper. I can't make this up. Goodness, dude. I'm going 20 miles an hour. I got hill descent assist on, but it's still nerve-wracking to like, because if your brakes give out, you're screwed. You are screwed. This is like a little back road. There's no safety ramp. What you think, Pope? Thinking about how crazy this is? Yeah. This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Guys, it is a beautiful day today, dude. Partly cloudy, and it's 60 degrees right now. It's very nice. We have just found our campsite. Luckily, nobody is in it, so we can just go ahead, and what we're doing right now is Brian is parking at the campsite, and then he's gonna ride with me up to the trailhead, which is right up that road. And so we'll have a campsite ready to go for us when we get back, and it's literally like right beside the trail, so that's awesome. I bet you ready to stretch your legs, pup, huh? You excited? You ready to go on a hike? I think he's ready to get out of this truck. We've been in the truck for quite some time. Forgot my high vis toboggan, but luckily I still have the costume that I used in my Halloween video. It's a pumpkin hat. So I got some high vis. We're gonna tie it onto the backpack. Hopefully we don't get shot. The long wait, all of the ups and downs, and everything has led to this point. Hopefully we can get there. It's like 2 o'clock right now. It's dark around 5. And I think it's like 3 miles there. I brought headlamps and stuff just in case we get stuck in the dark on the way back, but we should be fine. Dang.
I shed the sweater.
Yeah, I'm
regretting the scarf, gloves, and hat.
Yeah, I'm about to take this off, but I know that the cold front's about to move in, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna be glad I brought this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna be glad if I sweat through all of it and then it's soaking wet.
Yeah. All right, now that it's not uphill and we're in the shade, I'm actually getting cold again. Guys, look at this moss and ferns just all over the place. The whole mountainside is just this carpet of like thick moss. Like, I don't even feel anything, a rock or anything. It's like crazy.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's all like that. We're stepping on it too. Get back here, you little rascal. Let's go. So pretty out here. You know, I love the Appalachian Mountains during the summertime because it's so green and like lush. But I guess it's like that in the wintertime too. Just in a different way. You see way out there. That's a perk also about hiking in the winter, is that there is more views because, you know, there's no leaves on the trees. All right, I think we're stumbling into the town now. Look at this.
So they don't get sweaty and take their hands off.
You got some stone walls. Oh, there's a chimney. I wonder if it like burnt down or if it's just so old it just fell apart. Crazy cool. I find it so interesting that like people used to live out here. Like we were in the middle of nowhere. Like somebody was walking around like right where I'm standing right now. Like, you know, eating their breakfast, eating some coffee.
Chopping firewood?
Chopping firewood.
They were about a foot higher off the ground than you though.
Yeah, there's even a freaking pot still in the dang fire. Another chimney, and I think there's an old car over there. As you can see, there is bullet holes all up in this thing, dude. Somebody had some fun, dude. Look at that. They were just shooting the back of this thing up. Still got the engine in it, dude. Another old remnant of a vehicle, some kind of truck. Ah, super cool. Somebody's sleeping bag? I guess this is a party spot, Some people's got some trash. What the? Huh. Interesting. There's nothing else but this old sleeping bag. Doesn't even look that old. It's just trash. I don't have enough room in my pack for all this trash, sadly. This is a lot of trash, and that sucks to see. I don't like that. I don't know why people do that. I wonder why there's a sleeping bag still here though. That's kind of weird. I don't know if there's somebody here. I mean, there was a fire pretty recently. What the heck? It's like an old tarp over there, an old fire pit. And I swear I heard some banging. What is this? Oh, this is a cemetery. Ah, sweet. Dang. So we've made the executive decision to go ahead and head back up. It's getting late and we're hungry. We don't want to be hiking in the dark if we don't have to. Yeah, we saw a little bit of the Lost Cove, not all of it. This is a different level of steep. My legs are burning. This pack probably weighs 40 pounds. Oh guys, it has been quite the day. Let's just say that. Sadly, we did not get to explore all of Lost Cove. Surprisingly, we ran out of time. I did not expect us to run out of daylight, but luckily we turned around when we did because we got back right when it started to get dark. What are you doing over there? You going crazy? He's getting cozy. I like how I make the bed and then he automatically, this is what he does. As soon as I make the bed, he notices I made the bed and he's like, all right, now I'm gonna make it the way that I want. Feeling good? All right guys, it is an absolute nightmare out there right now and we can't find firewood. So I'm gonna go out there and help look. We, I guess, did not pack enough firewood. I thought they brought more firewood than they did, but they did not bring enough firewood for tonight, so we don't have enough firewood to cook our hot dogs, bro. I do have pots and pans and like a stove and stuff, but we want a fire. Yeah, that ain't gonna be enough. Going out into the woods, going to find firewood. That's horrifying. Where are you at? Where are you at? Ah! Roasting the wieners. We got some nachos on there too. That's for Seth and Cheyenne. They're going all out, getting fancy with it.
It's literally chips with cheese on it.
It is brutal out here tonight. It's cold and it's windy. Luckily the trees are kind of keeping us sheltered a little bit, but I got the heater ripping in my camper. Cheyenne and the dogs are in there warming up. Perfection.
Mine's ice cold, and I've decided to just eat it that way.
It is so cold out there that, like, can you see that? My camera lens is like froze. It literally like froze my camera out there. Ryan just went to bed. He's beat after the hike. That was the hardest hike he's ever done. Understandable, it was a tough hike, but yeah, now we're just all bundled up in here. The fire isn't as effective as you would think to keep you warm right now because the wind just kind of like blows the heat around.
Goes away.
Yeah. So I just checked the weather. Supposedly it says 30 to 20% chance of snow from 10 p.m. all the way until tomorrow at some point, like later in the day tomorrow. So literally all night we're gonna have snow on and off. I don't know what it's gonna look like tomorrow. We have no idea. We don't know if it's gonna be dumping or if it's gonna be a dusting, a blanket, just a tiny little thin layer of snow. Or it could literally be nothing. We could wake up and there's nothing. We're gonna find out. You guys probably already know because the thumbnail and stuff, but we don't. We don't know. Hot chocolate's hitting though. Tell them that.
It really is.
26. We are between the lakes into Lagos already to see the second act of the day. Act 1 in a Grand Prix qualifying session for the first time on home soil.
Yeah, amazing job from Sailboat. Look like they.
Alright guys, so everybody is going to bed right now. They just left. They were in here hanging out with me. We were just chilling. They were playing some board games. But yeah, it's getting late, so we are going to go to bed. Man, it is cold. I'm just gonna say that. And I kind of feel bad because like I'm super warm in here. Hopefully everything will be alright for them. If not, they can come in here and sleep. I went outside to let my dog out and it was already snowing, so we'll see. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Guys, it's not a lot of snow on the ground, but there's snow on the ground, and it's still snowing. It's cold though, I'll tell you that. Man, brutal. It is brutal, but we did it. I think we've officially ran out of propane. My furnace keeps trying to ignite, and it's not igniting, which is like crazy that tank ran out just now. I'm gonna start the truck up and get that warm. As soon as they wake up, we're piecing out of here. Whew, struggled a little bit on that. Yeah, I don't think that there's much to do around here today. I mean, it's freaking frozen, so we're not gonna be like hanging around camp making fires, drinking Joe. We're just gonna get out of here. So that's the plan. There's a coffee shop that we really want to go check out. Hopefully it's open. We tried to go last time, but they were closed. But it's one of my favorite coffee shops up here, so that's where we're gonna head off to. Let's see when these people wake up. They both have their cars on. Both of them are idling, just really heat blasting. I don't blame them. It's freaking frozen out here. Perfect. Amazing. As well as I got a bear claw. Then I'm gonna feed Pup some treats.